Okay, so this poster is about das Wetter, or die Wetterlage, oder die Wettervorhersage, weather conditions, or weather forecast. So, wie ist das Wetter? Heute ist gutes Wetter, heute ist schlechtes Wetter. Very simple answer. We're using es at the end of gute, schlecht because ist comes from sein, which is to educators as a predative nominative, but to students you just need to know that sein always takes the nominative case. And because Wetter is das, die erste Wendung ist gutes. So heute ist gutes Wetter, heute ist schlechtes Wetter. Okay, so in the large circle, I've just written kind of like various words regarding weather vocabulary that we'll just go through, just to speak about them from German into English, and then I'll go through a couple of sentences that you would have to do to make it up. I will be referencing the color of each section. So again, if one has difficulty finding color, I'll speak slowly so you can locate the word. So at the very top, with the green, Schnee, snow, Regen, rain, wolkig, cloudy. Okay. So the purple or violet, Nebel, cloudy, or fog. Sorry, Nebel is fog. Aufheiterung is a kind of a heat wave, a novella, if you want to say, a kind of a good heat conditions. Wechselhaft, it is changeable. Sonnig, sunny. Frisch, fresh. And then we go to the red here. Hochstemperaturen, highest temperature. Tiefstwerte der Nacht, so Tiefstwerte is lowest temperature. Tiefstemperaturen, Tiefstwerte. The Werte is a worth or a value, so lowest value during the night. Just to the left of that, you have got anderes Tag, geänderte, so kind of like varied, changeable. You could also say Tageshochtemperatur, daily highest temperature. Okay, and then Bericht is another way of saying Vorhersage, report. 10 Grad, so you use when you're talking about the temperatures. Now, then we'll just go to the yellow below. Niederschlag is precipitation, so Niederschlag is precipitation. Precipitation is a meteorological word for saying rain, so but in a formal sense. Teils bewölkt, T-E-I-L-S, is partly, so teils bewölkt, teils regnerisch, as we see here. Schwach is weak, stark is strong. Wechselhaft, I have that twice. Überwiegenden, I'll go back to that in a second. Anderen is so other, or changes. Wehen is to blow. Steigen is to climb, and Aussichten is outlook. Okay, so then we just go back up to the very top of the poster, and in the blue we have bedeckt, which is kind of a cloudy, overcast. Heiß, hot. Gewitter, storm. Hagel is hail. So then going on to finishing off the blue is storm. Kalt is cold. Okay, going back to the yellow where I had überwiegende, so it's a prevalence or predominantly or mostly throughout the day. So orange, we'll go back up, which is orange is under the blue. Blitz and Donner, thunder and lightning. Shower, Orkan is hurricane or tornado. Wolkig, cloudy. Bewölkerung, it's kind of cloudy, but a gathering of clouds. Regenfälle is kind of like rainfall. Trocken, dry. So again, so the red underneath. Wind aus dem Südwesten, so wind from the southwest. And then wolkenlos, so cloudless or no clouds. Der Himmel is, well, literally means the heavens, but it means the skies. Okay, so back to the top of the poster. Wie ist das Wetter? Heute ist gutes, schlechtes Wetter. So I've just various words here with the der, die, das, so you know how to use them in sentences when you're making them. So die Sonne, the sun, der Wind, the wind, der Regen, the rain, Donner und Blitzen, thunder and lightning, die Wolke, clouds, der Wirbelsturm is the same as the Orkan, which is tornado or hurricane, der Schnee, snow, the Nebel, fog, and the Regenbogen. We'll come back to Regenbogen in a moment. So at the very bottom of the poster you have 3 columns and to discuss how to use some phrases relating to the weather. So we'll start with the first one. Ein guter Tag, a good day. Bei schlechtem Wetter, in bad weather. Bei gutem Wetter, by good weather. Ein schlechter Tag. Okay? And we're talking about a storm. Es gibt ein Gewitter. There's a storm. In the past tense, es gab ein Gewitter. There was a storm. So that brings us now to the last 2 boxes where we're just contrasting the present tense and the past tense. Es ist sonnig, it is sunny. Es war sonnig. Okay? Es ist warm or heiß. Es war warm or heiß. Es regnet, es schneit. Es hat geregnet, es hat geschneit. Es ist wolkig und bedeckt. Es war wolkig, es war bedeckt. Das Wetter ist, das Wetter war. Es donnert und blitzt. Es hat gedonnert und geblitzt. Okay? And then lastly, again, just all over the poster, one of the key words I've highlighted there is the Regenbogen, which is a rainbow. The colors of the rainbow are rot, red, orange, gelb, yellow, grün, red, hellblau, light blue, so hell is light, dunkel is dark, indigo, and violet is a shade of pink or purple, I think. So, I have a phrase here. Die Mythen sprechen ihnen dabei oft eine Rolle, eine Brücke zwischen Götter und Menschenwelt. So in ancient Greek and Greek mythology, people back then used to think that rainbows signified a connection or a road or a path or some type of force that connects gods, mythological gods, to the human realm. So it was kind of like a connection between them. At the other side of the poster, nach der irischen Mythologie, according to Irish mythology, hatte der Leprechaun seinen goldenen Schatz am Ende des Regenbogens vergraben. So, according to Irish mythology, a leprechaun left its pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. So, again, possibly reinforcing a stereotype there, but again, just something nice, food for thought. Again, lastly, in the big circle in the middle, I have the word stolz written in the various colours of the rainbow. That just means pride. So taking pride and ownership in yourself, having recognition of your own self-worth and how amazing you can be if you apply yourself. And also not to ever let anybody take advantage of you in terms of bullying or putting you down, that you recognise your self-worth and you just shine and be the best person that you can be. The last word at the end is Selbstwert. Again, what I've said, self-evaluation, self-appreciation. Again, just realising how excellent you can be.